In this video today, I'm going to compare between pronunciation and handwriting. So what are the similarities between them? Just like in handwriting, pronunciation is a way of communication. When you try to write something down, it's also a way for you to communicate. So a poor pronunciation is just like a poor handwriting. People try to listen to you and don't understand if you have poor pronunciation, and people try to read what you write, but they can't. They don't get what you mean. It's a poor handwriting. So think about that. If your handwriting is too bad or is too incorrect and people can't understand what you're talking about, what you want to write about, and the communication is not effective. Just like that, in speaking, when your pronunciation is too bad and people listen to you and don't understand what you're trying to say, then the communication breaks down. So you should pronounce in a way that is clear enough for people to understand. But do you need to speak like a native speaker? Just like, do you need to write exactly like a computer? Okay, you don't need to write like a computer. You don't need the perfect writing. It would be nice. It would be great if you have a nice handwriting. But if you don't, who cares, right? Just like that in pronunciation, you don't need to have the perfect or the native accentedness. You just have to speak in a way that people can understand you without any effort. And in handwriting, the speed matters. Like if you're given 15 minutes to write about something, you try to write as much as you can, right? You don't try to kind of write as beautifully as you can. The same thing happens to speaking. When you're given a certain amount of time to speak, you try to speak in a way that is effective enough, like fast enough, so people can get as much information as possible in that short period of time without sacrificing too much of the clarity of the pronunciation. And that is the relationship between pronunciation and fluency. When you focus on fluency, sometimes you can sacrifice the clarity of the speech, and it's totally fine. Okay, you just have to balance between that. Just like when you write something, you have to balance between the speed of writing and the clarity of the letters. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you today. Whenever you think of pronunciation, think about the handwriting, and you're gonna have a very good picture of how good you should pronounce and how fluent you should sound like. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment. Bye.